Дамы и господа, у нас в гостях Эд Кортлэндт, артист балета Пины Бауш, человек, который представляет эту компанию. Компания Пины Бауш будет выступать на сцене Большого театра в рамках фестиваля «Век Весны, священной» и «Век модернизма». И я хочу поговорить немножко с Эдом о тех работах, о тех спектаклях, которые привезет к нам компания Пины Бауш, и о постановке балета «Весна, священная». Что в вашей программе, что вы приводите на сцену Большого театра?
We bring the Rite of Spring in the version from Pina Bausch. There were many people who already made this choreography on this music. The occasion is that it's now 100 years ago that the original cast was in Theatre Champs-Élysées at Paris. And now, as I understand, Bolshoi wants also to have this celebrated and invited us, we are very glad about that, to Moscow.
Я так понимаю, что вы принимали участие непосредственно в постановке, в репетициях, в создании этого спектакля. Расскажите нам немного об этом.
A young girl that's offered so that life can continue is a theme what's very much interested here. Like she was also very interested in other destinies of women. Like she made the Seven Deadly Sins from Bertolt Brecht with two Annas, Anna and Anna, who go through a whole series of misfortunes because of men. And she made, for example, also Iphigenia of Tauris, where Iphigenia, we know the story, should be executed to enable Agamemnon to go with the fleet to Troja, but she survived, and she was forced to herself to make human sacrifices. And human sacrifice was, of course, something that Pina interested very much when it was a young woman.
Это стало началом, отправной точкой для того, чтобы Пина Бауш создала этот спектакль. Но как проходили сами репетиции?
The rehearsals were like very traditional. Later was Pina working in a very different way, but at that time, in the beginning of the company, it was the third season. The music is there, the story is there, and she made the choreography, and she made the movements of the choreography. So it was very traditional. And there's one small incident I would like to tell. That is that the idea came that it had to be very down to earth and very elementary. So we thought that turf or dirt on the stage would be very interesting. And it is very physical hard piece where we sweat a lot and we go like this and all the energy and we roll on the floor and with this dirt it would stick to your body, you would get very dirty and still filthy, and so it was a very elementary idea. No? And then when we tried it out, it was much too dry, so like this in the rehearsal and said, it's not possible, we don't do it. Next time it was much too wet, so everybody was sliding everywhere and falling down, and we said, many dancers said, it's not possible, we don't want to do it like this, because of course it was a new thing in a dance company not to dance on a real dance floor, but in this unpractical material. And then we tried to do it once more, and this once more it was perfect. By accident. It was nobody could say, I don't do it anymore. It was perfect. Everybody saw that it was okay. Of course, it was not perfect. Next step, but the decision was made to do it like that. And then during the years that we performed it everywhere in the world, we found out how to do that the humidity would be good. So the day before the performance, there are big containers where this turf is in. You put a certain amount of water, and we found out how much. And then the next day it was just perfect, if it was good, just perfect to dance on.
Что для вас было самым удивительным в характере Пины в качестве человека и в качестве хореографа?
It was not amazing, but the strongest thing is in honesty. In honesty, that's one thing. In honesty, that she always, it was never fake. It was always honest, and she had an eye and inner sentiment where she could, like, know what. She actually couldn't know. She has such a sense that she felt how somebody else felt.
Что еще вы будете показывать вместе с «Весной священной»?
There will be another film before, and this film was made by accident. It was not foreseen, because Pina herself made the film, Die Klage der Kaiserin, and but there were normal performances also from Sacre, and somebody was hurt. So somebody else had to jump in. That was Kiyomi Ichida, and she had she had to stop the work on her own film to do this rehearsal in our rehearsal room, which is an old cinema, movie theater. And because the crew that was filming was free that evening, they came and they filmed this rehearsal. And you see this Kiyomi Ichida, and there are a few other people, assistants, not many, and Pina is then showing the movements, and she has rubber boots where she walks like this and she shows the things. It's very amazing. You don't really hear what she says, it's very unclear. It is like a moment in the work which just happened like that to be filmed.
Сейчас прошло 3 года, уже несколько лет после ухода Пины Бауш из жизни. И я хотела спросить, что вы делаете для того, чтобы сохранить в труппе не только ее хореографию, но и тот дух, который существовал при ней, и что вы делаете для того, чтобы двигаться дальше?
The changing of the dance is very few in our company. So many people are there for a very long time. So there's a big continuity. And when you work with Pina for so many years, you come to an attitude, and of course there's always lots of work to do this and with the stage set and the music and all that. But after all those years, there's a certain routine and a certain attitude where people are on their own also, they're not forced or so. And so Pina left a very good company in the sense that everybody knows how to work, and in the work there didn't change very much. The working times are the same. It was not that, oh, now we can do it different or so. No, everybody was very conscious that it should go on like this. No? But it's still amazing that it goes on like this. I think it comes also that there are many theaters who think maybe it will end soon, and so we are asked all over the world all the time to continue our work, and it helps, of course, that it continues. What the future brings, you don't know. This piece is, like I said, very traditionally, and during the years it changed. And at a certain moment she started making choreography piece in Bochum with actors also, so she couldn't work with movements. And then she started to ask questions. And this was a new step, and when we made a new piece in this room, which is a cinema, we are sitting all on one line, and she would ask questions. And so you have this question, and you look at the ceiling, and people smoke and so, and then you have an idea, yes, and you go forward, and everybody sees and hears you, you say or you do something to this question. So I tell the rest after you translate this. And then she would ask at a certain moment, you did that and that. And everybody has something to write, you have a little book, and you look in the book, and not only what you did, but what it was, how you did it. And you come forward, you do it again with some other people who do it, and you have a little scene. And then another scene exists, and another scene, and it gets bigger and bigger, so you have kind of clusters, like a puzzle. And then at the end, and sometimes there's too much, Pina takes it away, and she continues asking questions to fill in things and so. And then at the end, it happened once in Bandoneon that after this general rehearsal, before the premiere, in the night, we changed the first and the second part, before and after the pause. And then at the end, that's the piece, and then comes the name as a stamp, that's what it is. And then it stays like it is. And if a piece wasn't played for many, many years, for tens of years, sometimes we take very old pieces out, and we have filmed every performance. So we look at the videos and yes, that was like that, and like that, and we do it exactly like it was. Not, well, today it's not modern anymore, so it's like a painting on the wall, it stays like it is.
Спасибо большое Эду Кортлэндту, который был с нами и который представлял у нас компанию Пины Бауш, которую мы очень ждем на новой сцене Большого театра с настоящим подлинным шедевром 20 века, балетом «Весна священная» в хореографии Пины Бауш.